Dímelo mi gente, Marcucci here again bringing another video, and today we're going to be doing another subscriber question or video that you guys tell me to do. Shout out to my main man Dean. He's always the one giving me these great ideas, and honestly the videos that he recommends do the best, so please Dean, let me know what you want to see next. Anyways, this is a long time coming video. He asked me this a long time ago, but I was in Puerto Rico. I had to do like kind of presentations for this. Like I had to do slideshows. So it is a little bit harder, and I do research more than I do. And yeah, today we're going to be talking about MiCA or MiCA and the delisting of USDT. And honestly, what I think is the yearly or bi-weekly FUD for USDT or Tether. Most of the information I got is from this website, so the European Securities and Markets Authority. And we are going to see, I made this lower presentation, so let me 1 second, and we are back. So we're going to be talking about the impact of MiCA and USDT and a new era for stablecoins in the EU, and not just USDT but also USDC, but primarily this is kind of, I'll say, like a yearly attack on the USDT. And yeah, so what is MiCA? So the markets of crypto assets regulations institutes uniform EU. Oh my god, I can't read. Market rules for crypto assets. It covers crypto assets not regulated by existing financial services legislation, focusing on transparency, disclosure, authorization, and supervision of transactions. This framework aims to support market integrity and financial stability by regulating crypto assets offerings and informing consumers of risk. So we'll look at implementation a little bit later, but the entry into application titles 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 was on December 24. So like I mentioned, December 30th was the implementation date. So MiCA can be divided into 5 different categories. So assets reference tokens. So the description for this, linked to assets like commodities and fiat currencies. I think this is for exchanges. Then e-money tokens, so digital representation of fiat currencies like USDT. Utility tokens, so provide access to services and products, like platform tokens like, maybe Solana and all those different utility tokens. Non-fungible tokens, so NFTs, so out of MiCA scopes unless part of large series of collections. So for whatever reason, NFTs are not under MiCA, like whatever. And then we have security tokens covered by existing EU securities regulations, not MiCA. So what are the requirements for stablecoins? And to be honest, I do agree with this. The main one, I think, is mandatory white paper disclosures. So you can't just create a coin and just like silly-nilly woo, like here it is. I think most of these projects should have white papers. Anyways, for e-money tokens, so authorization by national authorities, prudential and liquidity requirements, transparency in governance and operations. Like honestly, these are pretty standard. I would say like liquidity requirements, like it'll be harder for coins to be created, but that just kind of means more coins, like, or coins will be, I don't know, how do you say it, won't be rugging as much. I mean, they're still rugged, but it won't be as much in my opinion. And meeting liquidity benchmarks. So what's the caps requirement? So licensing and governance standards, prudential safeguards, information disclosure, and compliant handling. And then exchanges listing USDT must adhere to MiCA caps rules, potential delisting during transitional phases. So remember transitional phases, and we'll go over it a little bit later. So what are the opportunities for USDC versus some of the challenges that USDT has? So you might wonder, is USDC going to be affected or Circle? No, they're not. So they have pre-licensing under MiCA, where adoption in EU institutions and businesses, and enhanced market trust and incentives. For USDT, they kind of need to align with like the EMT requirements. They might lose market share, which, you know, they have market share, but they might lose a little bit more, and transitional measures may delay compliance. And transitional measures, there's a grandfathering period until July 1st of 2026. That's why I say it's like yearly FUD, right? Like this number, they're probably going to be compliant by then, or it's going to be prolonged even longer. So, you know, it is what it is. And some of the implications for USDT is continuing operations during transition. So no, you know, some of them like Coinbase already like delisted it, but others are still waiting to delist them. So we can see here, this is straight from their website, and we can see here the transitional period of 18 months. So some of the strategic steps for Tether now is obviously to align with MiCA and publish details, white papers, and enhance liquidity reserves and governance, which, you know, this might be tricky, but let's see when that happens. And the next one is explore partnerships with EU-based caps, which they kind of already done. I'll link this in the description down below. We don't have to go over all of it, but just to let you guys know that they kind of have already started doing that. And some of the benefits and the risk of MiCA, obviously. So some of the benefits is regulatory clarity for investors and providers. So some people in the EU do not invest in this, you know, just because there's no regular clarity, just like a lot of people here in the US. Improve market integrity and consumer protection, which I do agree, and uniform standards across the EU. Some of the risk is short-term volatility for non-compliant assets like USDT. Potential centralization affects favor and licensed stablecoins, which we kind of already see that, but, you know, we can't have the best of everything, right? At least not yet. So the conclusion is, wait, there was another one. Wait 1 second. My bad. So I knew I was forgetting one. So these are the grandfathering periods for some of the member states. So if you are in any of these, Belgium, Bulgaria, the Czech Republic, or that's Czech Republic or Czechoslovakia? Czech Republic, Denmark, Germany, Estonia, and Ireland, these are kind of the grandfathering periods. And then, yeah, some of the key takeaways, you know, MiCA marks a turning point for stablecoins like USDT in EU. Compliance is critical to maintain relevance and market share, and regulatory clarity fosters trust and stability for the broader crypto ecosystem. And then, yeah, the call to action really is to, this is what we wanted. This is what crypto wanted, compliance and regulatory clarity. Now, is it the best one coming from a coin that generates so much money in revenue? You know, who knows? So, yeah, the main thing I want to say is, if you're in Europe, please make sure to comply with all these requirements. I'm not a lawyer. I forgot to mention that. I'm not a lawyer. This is literally everything I got from the website and drawing some of my own conclusions. So take what I say with a grain of salt. Please consult with a lawyer before you do anything, your accountant, everything. This is just to bring light and information, and just say this is the yearly FUD for USDT. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate you guys as always. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment in the description down below. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.